Woman remanded for triple murders. Twitter sphere abuzz with Trump's sniffles. Hi, I'm Desiree Gasper and this is Cuppa News. A 35-year-old woman has been remanded for 5 days to aid investigations relating to the murders of a man and his 2 children at Taman Sri Sina, Segambut. The woman is the wife of the victim, Chia Hing Sun, and the mother of the 2 children, Kai Zi and Kai Wen. The 2 children were found dead and stuffed into plastic containers, while the man was found dead in a separate room at the Nova apartment on Monday. Sentul OCPD Assistant Commissioner R. Munusamy said the woman was detained for providing conflicting statements relating to the case. Meanwhile, checks by the Star TV's pop news reporter Catherine Fong revealed that the woman often borrowed all sorts of things from neighbours and fights were quite frequent in the household.
I don't want to talk to her. Like, she asked them, when I took it them, she come and she asked them, I give. Yes, I didn't give.
So when she come and ask for something, then you just give lah like that?
Yes, they can give because I heard that she got people outside, she won't take like that. So I take and give, I give her, I don't want to talk to her. Because I will talk to her after she continue to come asking, so I don't like.
Jadi kamu ada tengah malam ke ada siang hari mereka bertengkar?
Selalu jam petang.
Anak dia ada pukul.
Dia anak.
Dia ada marah anak dia ke ada? Ada. Sangat kuat ke? Itu. Sangat kuat. Ada buang barang macam tu bunyi.
Tidak. Jangan soalnya dia anak dia nangis lah.
So far, the police have recorded statements from the woman and the couple's 2 other sons, aged 6 and 8. Moving on to politics, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad has named Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin as the next Prime Minister if the opposition wins the coming general election.
If the opposition wins, the most likely Prime Minister would be Muhyiddin. But it depends upon his party whether they will elect him as President, and it also depends upon the coalition to decide who should be the Prime Minister. So at this moment, we are not into naming the future President of, future Prime Minister of Malaysia.
Dr. Mahathir, who said this during a lecture in London last week, added that confirming a name too soon could cause disappointment among other hopefuls and split the party. Nevertheless, jailed PKR leader Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim still remains Pakatan Harapan's choice for Prime Minister if the opposition comes to power after the next general election. DAP Acting National Chairman Tan Kok Wai said the consensus among Pakatan has not changed, while PKR Vice President Shamsul Iskandar Mohamad Akin advised Dr. Mahathir not to agitate anyone. While the former Premier has a right to air his personal views on the matter, Shamsul said he should know that the people's choice is always Anwar. There's been speculation that more of Sabah's opposition elected representatives may quit to join former UMNO Vice President Datuk Sri Shafie Apdal's party. Sabah PKR Chairman Datuk Lajim Yukin is said to be setting the stage to take over an existing party, while DAP's Likas Assemblyman Junes Wong is among the names bandied about to join Shafie, but both have denied of any such plan. The one likely to move on with Shafie and Darrell Laking is PKR's Moyog Assemblyman Terence Siambun. Also widely named is PKR's Api-Api Assemblyman Christina Liu. However, the party loyalist has yet to respond vocally and kept a low profile. DAP's Kapayan Assemblyman Dr. Edwin Bosi, who has been posturing to quit for several months, is widely seen to be heading for a Barisan Nasional component party. According to political observers, the movement of national-based opposition party leaders is the belief that those under Pakatan Harapan will not be able to win the state from Sabah Barisan Nasional. Meanwhile, Laking denied claims that a compensation was paid out for leaving PKR. He said party president Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Aziza Wan Ismail had consented to his decision to leave to join forces with former UMNO Vice President Datuk Muhammad Shafie Apdal to form a yet-to-be-named Sabah-based party. There have been claims in social media that he paid 5 million ringgit due to a contract with PKR to contest Penampang in GE13. Lee King stressed he's still in the same taman as the opposition with only a new house number. Also making headlines on Tuesday, Amanah Saham Nasional Berhad announced a 6.1 cent dividend for a unit of the Amanah Saham 1 Malaysia for the year ending September 2016. PNB Chairman Tan Sri Abdul Wahid Omar said the rate for income distribution is reasonable given the stock market downturn and is also competitive against other investment instruments of similar features and risk profile. He said payment will be credited to the unit holders' accounts next week. Police are investigating a video showing a naked woman being assaulted by the wife of her lover. The 26-year-old victim received multiple stitches for her injuries, and her mother, known only as Ani, claimed the video was released to shame the family. Kelantan Police Chief Datuk Dr. Abdul Rahman Ismail said the victim lodged a report last Saturday. A cousin of Real Madrid football star Gareth Bale's fiancée is reportedly in Malaysia after vanishing with valuables linked to a drug gang. According to the Daily Mail, glamour model Epiphany Dring disappeared with a suitcase containing drugs, watches and cash amounting to £1 million. The Welsh footballer had to resort to extra police protection after Dring's family fell victim to arson attacks. Greenpeace activists blocked operations of Malaysian palm oil trader IOI at Rotterdam port, accusing it of forest destruction and child labour. The environmental group's ship Esperanza is preventing oil from being unloaded from incoming tankers. The action was focused only on one mooring place used for palm oil coming from Indonesia. The US Democratic and Republican presidential nominees skewered each other in the first of 3 presidential debates. But Twitter sphere was mostly abuzz with Donald Trump's sniffles during the 90-minute face-off.
The country's in deep trouble.
Viewers tried to figure out what was causing Trump's nose to run. The property tycoon's sniff even got its own Twitter account, which tweeted every time the Republican candidate was seen to sniff. A campaign aide, however, said Trump did not have a cold.
I have a feeling that by the end of this evening, I'm going to be blamed for everything that's ever happened.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, why not?
In other news, the Russian military has claimed the BUK missile that downed Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 was not fired from territory controlled by Russian-backed rebels in eastern Ukraine. Moscow further accused Kiev of concealing information that would have helped determine the full picture of the crash on July 17, 2014. The newly discovered data will be presented to a Dutch-led investigative team that is due to reveal the final results of its probe on Wednesday. England manager Sam Allardyce has been caught up in a newspaper sting in which he is alleged to have met a bogus consortium of Far East businessmen seeking advice on the Premier League's billion-pound transfer market. Allardyce was filmed by undercover reporters with the Daily Telegraph that unearthed widespread evidence of bribery and corruption in British football. The Football Association is investigating the allegations. This year's Turner Prize shortlist has gone bottoms up, with Anthea Hamilton's 18-foot sculpture of a large backside bagging a spot on the shortlist.
So it's a butt, that's very important because it was made in New York. So it's a butt, not a bum.
Named after English painter J.M.W. Turner, the prize has previously courted controversy for its unconventional choices. That's a wrap for Cuppa News. Good night.